It's March Madness.
Started like awesome last night.
The ball is
This is one shining moment.
you're running for
That's awesome. That's what it's all about right now.
in all the years.
This is one of my favorite songs. It plays. It gets this play all this time. That,
Yep.
or you know what? We could have done the CBS one that comes in like da 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 da.
Yeah, that would have been a good one.
This is my favorite sporting event over the course of the long haul. The only thing is, and as I've gotten older, I think we've established that I'm an old man. That the 9 o'clock starts on a Monday after we get back from spring break for the championship game is just a bit late.
It's
You're already like, I don't know if other people out here probably are the same thing. The people that oh, I got something going on here. I mean, like my eyebrows. I think I have there's some new some new video filters on here, and I think I was messing around with them yesterday, and I think that's what's in my I don't know how to turn them off. Oh, studio effects. Here we go. None. There we go. There's an update. That's actually pretty good. I'm like, I don't think my eyebrows are that thick. I try to keep them groomed up. I don't know what's going on there.
Oh my
That
God.
was really weird. But anyway, I mean, again, you come back for Sunday. I don't know if teachers out here, students, and maybe not this year, but Sunday to Monday, you don't sleep well because you sleep so much in the weekend, and then builds up your pattern. But then spring break comes, you try to stay up till like 11 or 11:30 to watch that game.
No,
It's rough. Now,
it is awful.
if Purdue's ever in that game, not only will I watch it, I will then watch the replay right after, unless we lose. And then, but no, it's interesting. It's cool this time right now, because everybody can win right now.
Mm-hmm.
Also,
Yep.
the 4 teams that are left can think they can win, and it's March Madness, and everything's here in Indiana. Most of it's taking place in Indianapolis. I know last night there were a couple first 4 games. The 16 seeds all played in that town down south.
Yeah, they said it was a really good game. I didn't watch it.
Yeah, the Michigan State game last night was very good. Michigan State did lose in overtime. They had a big lead at half, but I think
Oh, dang it.
but you know what though? If you look at halftime, the coach started arguing with the players, and that's never a good sign.
No.
And I'm not a huge Michigan State fan or Coach Izzo fan, but I would think that when you're working through something, you want to have conversation and not like,
Yeah, yelling is never gonna work.
yeah, never. So
No. Well,
it's everywhere.
it's gonna be a fun weekend, but you know what I gotta say? Like, this is where I'm from. This is like our time, because every year, regardless, there's always stuff about Milan.
See, now my question is this. So Milan won at 54,
Yes,
53, 54.
54.
Have you won sectionals since then? I guess that's a question.
We actually went to semi-state like in the 70s, I think.
What about like since 1980, 80, 90, 90s, 2000s? Have they won any since then?
Sectionals, yeah, somewhere in the early 2000s, but I'll tell you what, this is always like, we're a basketball school. Like, we live and breathe basketball in Milan, Indiana. And my senior year in high school, we won 0 games.
Really?
0.
I will say this, my high school, which I was a manager of our basketball team for 4 years, and that's actually how the coach got me into managing, and probably how I got into teaching. We've not won a sectional since 1978. And also then Purdue hasn't made a Final Four since 1980. I'm beginning to think I am the curse of our team. So to go that long without winning a sectional, and we had some good teams when I was in high school, and Purdue's had some good teams, and I think maybe it's me.
It might be.
Maybe I'll start rooting
You might be the problem.
Maybe I'll have to. I always root for North Central too. I don't want to it's
Start cheering for IU. Oh, wait a minute, but they're already terrible.
They're already terrible. So I don't know if I could curse them any more than I actually, you know what? There are still 2 teachers here who desecrated. Well, it was your old office back in the area. They desecrated that door with some IU stuff. That was the last time they won. So they have cursed themselves. And until they wear Purdue on a day that IU is playing Purdue, they will not release that curse.
That's all it takes.
That door is gone. That door has been demolished, and that door is gone.
So there's
They need to make a retribution and wear the Purdue stuff on a game. That'll flip their curse.
Mhm.
Or if they get a decent coach, they should win. Like I always expect to lose at Bloomington, but we're like 5-0 there the last 5 times we've gone down there, and it's just terrible.
With the
9 in a row. I don't like. Actually, I don't like it. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like winning all the games in a row because you're always waiting for a shoe to drop. But also, it's like there's a rivalry. Like we
Right.
need to.
Yeah. And that's the thing when they're so close and they're back and forth and you just never know.
Plus,
Yeah.
I run my mouth too much, and I need to get shut up about that. They need to win the game. Oh yeah, right now it's football, and that's like you've beaten us once in the last 3 years. I mean, come on. And then we've been to a Rose Bowl since I can remember. So
No, it's this is a fun time. It was
Yeah, this
really
is-
sad only seeing one Indiana school in the brackets, and
as long as it's the right one.
well, I miss seeing Notre Dame in there, and I miss all that.
Now what? Yeah, well, now watch Purdue lose tonight to North Texas. I can see that. You can always see it. Like the cool thing about March Madness is it's a 1-game deal because they were talking about it last night. Like if you played a series against Gonzaga, you'll lose 4 out of 5.
Yeah,
Um,
but you never
but-
know.
But if you, but if one game, anything's totally possible.
Absolutely.
That's the cool part about March Madness. All right, so let's get to announcements this morning. All right, today is Friday, March the 19th.
I love Friday.
Friday.
Friday is the best day. Next,
All right, students, don't forget to start your day at Canvas. Every day starts at Canvas, msdwt.instructure.com. And parents, start your day at westlaneparents.com and/or Parent Square.
right.
I apologize for whatever. Please move your window away from the shared application because I did not know what the shared application is because I closed everything out before I come on here. All right, don't forget, listen, we're not using our restrooms during passing periods. Keep our phones put away. Be on time to class. That is
Simple.
simple and trying to get this done.
Not up for negotiation.
Yep. All right. Don't forget that if you have any technology issues, please dial 317-254-5566 or go to the westlaneparents.com. There's a form right underneath there if you're virtual, or tell your teacher, and then we can get it taken care of here in the building. It's awesome. Sixth graders, if you're interested in honors, science, and social studies, make sure you fill out an application and get your current teacher's recommendation. Don't forget, Avid interviews start next week. Don't forget, next meeting is Monday of the West Lane Safe Student Alliance for Equity. That is next Monday at 12:05, March 22nd. We've got birthdays. Oh, yes, we do.
Birthday.
All right, Selena Garcia Fuentes' birthday is today,
Happy birthday.
and Carter Klaus's birthday is today.
Carter.
No, I really look up to Carter only because he is way taller than I am.
Is hitting the front.
Great kid too, but he is super tall. And so, Carter, happy birthday, Carter.
Happy birthday.
Tomorrow on March the 20th, we have Juliana Ellis.
Happy
It's her
birthday.
birthday today. We also have Taryn Jameson, her birthday today. Yamil Reyes and Yelani Reyes. I'm sensing a twin time going on here.
Happy birthday, you guys.
And Elder Rivas' birthday is on Saturday as well. Then on Sunday, March 21st, it's William Cheeseman, Jamie Brashear, and Mia Vargas. Happy birthday to you three. So Jamie and Mia, happy birthday. And now it's time for Diet Nothing Go Dance Party.
We're so excited about this. But the music isn't playing. Are you playing the music? Can you hear the music? Here we go.
Talk about the big dance. This is the big dance.
This is the
We
big,
have 2 big dances going on.
not NCAA, it's IXL.
Yeah. So you have 2 big dances. Holy mackerel.
This is the best big dance, though.
Yes. This goes on. This is all year.
This has an
This is
outcome.
not
that's gonna
single
help you.
elimination. This is math today. And the mission of Westlake Middle School is to develop lifelong learners and globally minded citizens by fostering the academic, creative, and social skills needed to achieve excellence in a multicultural environment. Every Wildcat, every day gets better.
Yes.
So that so it's a short Friday. It's a Friday. I don't really need as many announcements because you're gonna work on IXL.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's and next week is spring break. We might it's cool actually because spring starts tomorrow.
It
the
does.
20th. So it's called the vernal equinox. And so it's 12 hours of sunlight and 12 hours of nighttime. And then that starts to creep its way up
Mhm. And this
to-
weekend's supposed to be nice and sunny.
to June 21st.
Best
And then
day of
that's,
the year.
and it works backwards a little bit. Well, there are towns in the Northern Hemisphere that it's light all day for like 3 or 4 days in a row. There's no nighttime.
That would be crazy. But then conversely, they have like 3 or 4 days it's all dark in the wintertime.
Right. Yeah. Then in December, that gets a little rough. And there's also talk too of like extending and I'd be in favor for this. I would be in favor of like this daylight saving time right now, the time we have now, just staying in place.
Hmm.
I'd be totally fine with that. Even in this
Huh.
wintertime, I wouldn't mind the light being, it's so dark in the morning
Yeah.
and then never changing time back.
It just seems
just-
weird that we just are like, we're gonna switch our times. I don't know.
Indiana, you didn't used to switch time. When I was growing up, we never switched our time.
Yep.
And so it was weird because at that time, Indiana, and I'm old. That time, Indiana, I lived close enough to get Illinois stations and Indiana stations didn't hold, like in the later years of not changing, Indiana stations held their shows and then showed them later. So they were
Mhm.
never changing times. But like sporting, like everything like that, else like that, like Indiana shows would change time. Like news would be on at 6:30
Yep.
in the winter and then 5:30 because they didn't hold it. It was really weird. And then
Yep.
Illinois would show shows at the correct time. And that was just weird as well. And then eventually like 13 and 6 and all those channels held their shows
Mhm.
in the day, but everybody else didn't. It was just super weird.
Yeah, we called it fast time and slow time because I was in Milan and we were with Cincinnati. So Cincinnati was fast time because they jumped ahead and we didn't, and we were slow time.
And it used to be like, because my grandma lived in Michigan, so we were on time with her non-summer, but we were on time with Chicago in the summer. It was very weird
Yeah,
and not confusing at all.
no, but we always figured it out.
Yeah. But then there are places like, for instance, Las Vegas is on the very, very, like they actually changed. They used to be on the far end of mountain time, but they changed it to be the Eastern. And so it gets like dark there at 4 o'clock, which is
We're on
ridiculously
Easter.
early. But Las Vegas, they're on Pacific, even though they are super in the mountain time zone.
Yeah.
But they need that so they can, because most of the Las Vegas stuff happens at night. If you've ever been to Vegas, it's a night driven town with shows and all the
Yep,
things
all
you
the
can.
lights and all the coolness.
Yes. Yeah, when you have all those lights, you want to show them off as often as you can during times that you can be out there. So, all right. So, ladies and gentlemen,
Enjoy your Friday.
enjoy your Friday and enjoy March Madness.
First day of spring tomorrow.
All you
Have some ice cream.
How it shows.